Okay, so we were making this video about game design and we wanted to include a crappy cardboard prototype, which sounds like a terrible time sink, so we begged the internet to do it for us. In order to encourage people to participate, Lita offered up a prize, and oh boy did we get more than we bargained for. So in order to dodge any responsibility, we will let you, the people, have a say in who you think should get a prize. With this many entries, we should probably give out more than one, right? So, prospective judges, here are the list of criteria on which you should base your decision. The task was to knock up a shoddy looking game board. We just need something that looks like a game board and definitely looks homemade. There were a number of bonus points available. If you designed an Arkham Chronicle board game, if it was a roll and move game, if it was horribly bad, and if they used cereal boxes in materials. It was automatic disqualification if there was any profanity, politics, or anything that would get us sued or kicked off the internet. There were additional marks if you were a subscriber or the first or only entrant, which we will look after. Before we begin, we want to say how disappointed we were that nobody seized on the obvious Roland move pun. Roland move. Roland, get it? First up, we have Joe with this excellent roll and move game which features the Arkham Chronicle brand. The game title is Where in the World is Lita Chandler, which is a clever callback to our previous Blackest Friday competition. Like all classic games, it comes with the rules written on the board or lid. It definitely looks like a cereal box structure too. What an awesome start, and being the very first entry gets some bonus points. Next up is Other Joe, who has gone for a travel size game. Portability is a key factor in a game if you are on the run from cultists. This is clearly aimed at a younger audience, with the oh-no's and spaces spelt with a Z, and he used the number 2 instead of the word 2 in the roll to worship, something that appeals to the youth. This may also be a game that people would kickstart just for the miniatures. Awesome! Number 3 is Matthew, who submitted a definitive Arkham Chronicle cereal box roll and move game. And best of all, look at those coin capsules. If there is one thing that is iconically Arkham Chronicle, it is coin capsules. And don't those little faces look so cute? Moving on, this is the only entry in portrait mode, so is the most Facebook friendly. Hannah has knitted us a game. That's insane! This definitely has to get maximum marks for style and colour coordination. It definitely has a luxury feel. And look at those tiny laser cut whippoorwills, as well as the seal shaped first player marker. This game did come with an actual rule set too. Fabulous.
Oh, definitely my favourite.
Gary sent us this cardboard prototype, which although has no Arkham connection, this has to be the most terrible in terms of mechanics. It is a reimagining of Snakes and Ladders, or Chutes and Ladders for any small children out there. But if you look closely, A, there are no ladders, and B, the last 4 spaces have snakes on them, and you roll a single 4-sided dice for movement. Genius! Definitely one to play with your drunk relatives at Thanksgiving. Daniel sent us this superb entry which sees all your favourite great old ones racing to bring about the end of the world. It has cards made from cut up cereal boxes or maybe cat food. What we loved particularly was the 2 sheets of paper joined by gaffer tape, which were deliberately off centre just to make this extra terrible. And you can see some familiar symbols dotted about too. Well done! Lucky 7 is core with his Super Arkham Investigator Fight. Super Arkham Investigator Fight! Which has to get kudos for the awesome title alone. There are multiple cereal boxes involved and some incredible artwork. This really reminds us of the original Arkham Horror board game, which was Roll and Move, especially the locations list. If the YouTube video isn't good enough resolution, we will put all the games up on Twitter so you can see the amazing details that people have put in. Moving on to this much too professional looking entry from Steve. See that cutting board in the background? We suspect he could be a professional. In fact, Steve could be an anagram of Reiner Knizia. For anyone that can't see the relevance of Shove Off the board game, might we suggest you go back and watch the last 350 videos of ours till it becomes clear.
Click on an advert or two while you're there.
Or at least let the advert play while you make a cup of tea. Fractional shares with Trading 212, anybody? Anyway, we were particularly impressed by the dance in a foreign language instruction on Square 7. Now, we've always run screaming from the idea of a live playthrough, but this actually looks really tempting. Although, if you pause the video and read the rules, it would be a long playthrough. Holy moly, look at this work of art! It's amazing! Cedric has knocked it out of the park. It has fully painted 3D terrain, a cereal box base, some amazing artwork, a shove-off reference, and money with the Arkham Chronicle logo on it. Isn't that a dream come true? Plus, handmade dice. Handmade dice! With custom symbols on. All the best game companies produce annoying proprietary dice. Am I right? Superb.
Oh, and he has really nice wallpaper too.
We are in double figures, and an entry we suspect from very far away is Shumnan and his Chantless Sisters Deathmatch Arena.
Oh, that's my evil twin.
What do you mean, your evil twin? You're the one going around burning down people's houses. This is a superb card-playing battle game with dice. It has a full rule set, and he snuck in pictures of cats, because if anyone is a crazy cat lady... And look at those mini cereal boxes. Very clever. Finally, after a dozen entries comes Michael with a game that has everything. There is a cereal box roll and move board, a victory point tracker, colourful cards to play, characters with individual player powers and cookie tokens, which is an awesome reference to the time we made cookies to explain how MDF is made. How awesome is that? Well, Internet, we don't envy your task. In the comments below this here video, tell us which entry you think should win. 1 vote per person, please. You have until midnight GMT Sunday the 3rd of May 2020. Then we will find the most popular game and give them a prize. And not only that, we will pick 1 subscriber to this channel who votes in the comments below and award them a prize too. Remember, we can tell if you are a subscriber. So check back on the Monday after the competition closes to see if we have chosen you. In the meantime, we will be squeezing in as many of these entries into our video on game design as possible. Good luck, everyone!